Our next speaker is Sally Ann Hancock, who is coordinator of Bankstown Family Daycare. Sally Ann has been working in children's services for the past 37 years and is currently a coordinator with Bankstown Family Daycare. She's been a trainer and assessor for the past 10 years and is passionate about providing families not only with an inclusive service, but also teaching others the importance of embracing equality for all. She believes that all children need to have the best start in life to create a better future for themselves and the nation. And we'll have a few people going around and putting these on tables. These are inspirations for inclusion that Sally Ann has given to you all today. So welcome, Sally Ann.
Thank you very much. Hi everyone, I'm Sally Ann. I'd just like to thank the Inclusion Support for inviting me here today. I put together this PowerPoint presentation with a lot of thought. I really wanted to get the message across about an inclusive culture and how important it is in children's services. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I have enjoyed writing it. I'm not very good with new technology. Okay, I did it. I've called this Everybody Has a Story. What's yours? I probably need some help actually. Thank you. I'm not used to this. We learn from our past to make decisions about our future. Since the beginning of time, all humankind has had a story to tell, and that story will continue. The picture of the little girl is just showing us her passport and where she came from, and then there's the Jinawi Aboriginal dancers that also told a story. All of these are authentic pictures from Bankstown Family Daycare as well. Educators who are culturally competent respect multiple ways of knowing, seeing and living, celebrate the benefits of diversity and have an ability to understand and honour difference. That is straight out of the Early Years Learning Framework, page 13, for those of you who are interested. I've worked with a number of refugee children as my time as coordinator at Bankstown Family Daycare, and I found this little poem and it's one of my absolute favourites, and I'd like to share it with you today. It's written by a young boy who is 9 years old. So I have a new name, Refugee. Strange that name should take away from me, my past, my personality, my hope. Strange, refugee this. So many seem to share this name, Refugee. Yet we share so many differences. I find no comfort in my new name. I long to share my past, restore my pride, to show I too in time will offer more than I have borrowed. For now the comfort I seek resides in the new yet old name I would use, friend. Very powerful words from a 9-year-old. As we change our thoughts and beliefs, we continue to grow and learn, not only personally, but as a nation. And this is a great country to be born in, a great country. Diversity to me just means treating everybody as unique individuals, regardless of race, religion, colour, nationality, sexual orientation, gender, age, disability or educational skills. And you can see at Bankstown we offer children exactly the same types of programs, no matter what their gender is, their nationality or anything else. Really, really important. Shouldn't we honour the histories, culture and traditions of child rearing practices of families so we can better support children in care? This was an interview I did with an African family from Sierra Leone, and the 3 cousins came in at the same time, and the babies were on their backs. So I just offered the enrolment form. It's not my job to tell a mother how to carry her baby. Get to know the children and their families. Find out about your local community. Be aware of your own bias. Ensure that the service has inclusive policies and practices. And this is my manager, Linda Kay, with a group of our families. I did this video. I chose it for today. I've got lots of videos I could have chosen from, but I felt it was so important to engage with individual families. Isn't that what inclusion is about? Aren't families the child's first teacher? I think they're unique in themselves, and they also have a story to tell. This little boy, Muhammad, spends most of his weekends at his grandfather's barber shop. My heavens, if I hadn't have asked that question, and if I hadn't have included hairdressing in our local curriculum, then how would we have found out about his skills that are certainly better than mine and probably better than everybody else's in the room? Children need to feel accepted and valued for who they are, have their individual needs recognised and met, to recognise discrimination and prejudice, to understand the value of diversity, and to be treated fairly and equitably. The child-rearing practices and attitudes and beliefs of our culture largely determines who we are, in what we believe in, and how we behave. Children who are cared for in environments where difference is regarded as positive are more likely to feel accepted, respected, and develop a positive self-esteem. Families. Families need to be consulted about their own social and cultural backgrounds, feel confident that their culture will be reflected in the service, to have opportunities to participate in the service, to feel a valued member of the service, and to know that their child is valued and included. Educators need open communication with parents, to value diversity and support the service policy, to attend ongoing training, to have resources to support their program, to be aware of their own biases, and to respect difference by responding immediately, responding simply, responding authentically, acknowledging difference, and model appropriate behaviours. Australia is home to people from over 200 countries, providing children with many opportunities to learn about culture. However, culture is not limited to a person's cultural background. It's who we are as individuals. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant the seeds of love, compassion, truth and integrity, then you reap the rewards. If you choose not to plant anything, then the weeds will overrun the garden, the weeds of hate, anger, negative thoughts and actions. I would like you to write your own story of inclusion on the inspirational postcards. Don't forget to add your email so that I can give you some feedback. Just be aware that no personal names or organisational names will be used. My keys for inclusion are being accepted, active participation, meaningful involvement, being treated as an individual, and being respected. I said on the promo that I would share my story of inclusion around my teapot. The story of inclusion with this is, when I used to visit my great-grandmother's house, there would always be a pot of tea on the potbelly stove, ready to drink at any time, day or night. It was always accompanied by a tea cosy to keep the tea warm. I think perhaps that might have been part of my Irish and English heritage. Thank you.